Dude, what if I could move at the speed of light? I would just pull Amazon out of business. It would be great. I would just like deliver everything faster than they could.
Well, okay, but if you can move at light, you would have to like sentiently spend the time. To, like, would you
wait! Shut the fuck up! The professor's here.
No, the fuck the professor. What I'm saying.
What? Hey, demerit.
What?
Anyway.
Wait, is this my first demerit?
Yeah.
No, I think it's demerit. I think
you got fuck. You got fuck, president.
This is the stupidest.
All right. So hello, class.
Hey, Edward.
Hello, class.
Hi. Hello, Professor Edward.
Yeah!
So today, as you can see from the board, we'll be going over the history of the character known as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
So before we begin, what do you guys know about Shadow?
Black, African-American hedgehog. He shoot gun and say bad words.
Sonic made him eat those words.
He sure did.
That sounds gay.
Supposed
Shadow's
to be
gay.
Sonic,
Wait, there was something on here I saw.
Like Robotnik genetically designed him to kill Sonic.
All right, see, that's why I'm glad you're here, Tyler.
Yeah.
Because you get to know the truth.
To be fair, I thought that too.
So that's why I'm glad you're here, Roland. Because you get to know the truth.
Jackson, are you glad Jackson's here?
He's cool. He already knows. He knows what's up. He knows the vibe. All right, so getting into it, we're starting off with Sonic Adventure 2. That's the game Shadow debuted in. So, dark story. 50 years prior to the events of Sonic Adventure 2, there are two important people. So there's Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Dr. Eggman, aka Ivo Robotnik, and then there's his granddaughter, Maria Robotnik.
I thought that said Mario.
They're important. So Gerald Robotnik, unlike the Eggman we have today, he's like this. He's a good guy. He's like making stuff for the betterment of mankind. Everyone loves him. Like oh man, it's Gerald. I love Gerald. So yeah, he's employed by the government because the government wants to find. Wait, shit. I'm nervous.
You can do it, Ed.
Ed, I believe in you. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in
I almost just
you.
pissed myself, Ed. Now.
There's only 1 million people watching you on YouTube.
Shut up!
Ed, don't be alarmed, but there's graffiti to your right, and it looks kind of gross.
Oh God.
There's penises all over this pavilion.
Just the word piss written to lie. It's kind of weird.
All right.
Phone numbers too. Hey, go ahead.
All right. So anyway. All right. So the main plot kicks off with Gerald. He's employed by the government of the United States to work on Project Shadow. So what Project Shadow is, it's like the government, they're trying to create this immortality elixir, right? They're going to use that to create like the ultimate life form and then weaponize it for profit, because that's what the US does.
Yeah.
So unbeknownst to them, Gerald, being the stand-up good guy, he didn't just join this to help the US kill brown people, right? So instead, he actually joined it for the sake of his granddaughter, Maria Robotnik, who suffers from this degenerative disease known as neuroimmune deficiency syndrome, aka.
What the fuck are you doing? It fell off. I'm sorry. This thing, I'm very shaky. Maybe I shouldn't be cameraman.
Roland, you're the worst cameraman ever.
For those who didn't hear, it's called NIDS.
Should I go over that part again?
No,
you're good.
You're good.
Okay.
The camera almost died on us.
Neuroimmune deficiency syndrome, aka NIDS, which is the okay. Yeah.
How often do they say the word NIDS in the games?
They don't. Instruction manual order.
Is that?
Oh, God damn it. How many times do you say it in the instruction manual?
Like once when they're describing.
God
they can't
damn
say AIDS because it's Sonic.
I do
so
want to hear Sonic say the word NIDS. It would be great.
But yeah, NIDS is the Sonic equivalent of AIDS. Maria has it, and Gerald is working on Project Shadow so he could find some way to cure her, because that's his granddaughter. He loves her. So anyway, all this is taking place on the Space Colony Ark, this high-tech research thing funded by the government, and things are going pretty good.
Is Earth still alive? Why are they in an ark?
No, it's just like
It's because it's
a
fucking
separate
cool,
thing.
bro.
Okay.
They're like, here's your own space research, make us weapons. And it's
Space
like,
station.
Sure. So yeah, all this is taking place on the Space Colony Ark, and things are going pretty good. Gerald actually succeeds in creating. Go on. Gerald actually manages to succeed in creating the ultimate life form, but it's like kind of fucked up, you know? Like, it's immortal, but not really. Like, it's high maintenance. What are you guys doing?
Why it keeps falling off? Roland sucks coffee. Microphone, please. There we go.
All right. It's like kind of high maintenance. It's sort of in constant pain and agony. Kind of got animal brain, incapable of any reasonable thought. So they're like, yikes, this thing's kind of trash. Let's toss it. So anyway, Gerald's bummed out because he just lost a bunch of time working on like a failure. But then like suddenly he's hit with like this divine inspiration and he cranks out Shadow the Hedgehog.
From where?
He cranks out Shadow the Hedgehog. He's like, oh wait, I know what to do. Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's my question. What is he made out of?
Yes.
What do you mean? Yeah. So is he like a gear or a cyborg?
What?
What's going on?
He's just
Okay, honestly, more gear.
Or gear.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a gear, yes.
Okay.
So he's like a genetically perfect life form that can't get sick.
The
or
ultimate
die or
life
anything.
form.
Okay.
Oh,
like-
he's the. I thought that was chaos.
But what? Like, is he like?
No, Chaos is the god of destruction.
Oh, see, I'm learning a lot about Sonic lore today.
So he's made out of flesh.
Yeah.
Now, do hedgehogs
So,
like
like,
already known to be humanoid and go really fast in this universe, or is this before Sonic?
50 years prior to the events of Sonic Adventure 2.
Wait, so
Whatever
does
happened
Sonic
to the old
Adventure
games?
1 even matter at all? Or is that like...
It matters like only in like the bare fucking minimum.
Does Sonic
Okay.
Adventure even exist? I've never heard anyone talk about it.
Alright, any more questions?
So nothing.
You good?
I'm okay.
I still don't feel like I have the answer to my question. Is this just the world as is, and all of a sudden we made a hedgehog, or are hedgehogs like a known-
Hedgehogs were already a thing because like Knuckles comes from a tribe from like all the way back like caveman times.
Okay, so they've just been with humanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people are used to this. So Gerald creates Shadow the Hedgehog. He succeeds in creating the ultimate life form, but the government's like, yikes, that's a little too ultimate for our taste. We're gonna have to shut it down. So they shut down the project. Gerald's pretty bummed out. Data expunged. Anyway, present day. Dr. Eggman, having read the diary of his now late grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, comes across something detailing the ultimate weapon, like the ultimate power, and he's like, damn, I gotta get my hands on that. So he goes about raiding the top secret gun facility on this place called Prison Island. So he breaks into Prison Island, fights his way down to the basement, and then using a chaos emerald he brought in, he manages to like undo all the locks and stuff. He enters like the little password on the console, M-A-R-I, Maria, you know. And then after doing that, he frees Shadow the Hedgehog, who's been in like stasis for the past 50 years.
Wait,
Okay, go.
who does this all?
Eggman breaks
Oh,
into the...
Eggman's just running through? Like,
Yeah,
boss?
Eggman just
Okay.
runs it down. He's like, I need that shit.
And Eggman is Gerald's. How is he related? to Gerald?
Grandson.
Okay. Wait, so is he Maria's brother?
No, because Maria... Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Wait, what's the relation between Maria
No,
and
wait.
Robotnik?
Maria was Eggman's cousin. Yeah.
Okay. And when you say Shadow is in stasis, was he like awake and aware, or was he like asleep?
Like, asleep.
Okay.
That would suck ass.
But despite being like in stasis for the past 50 years, Shadow jumps out the thing, and he's like, "Okay, let's get to work." So first off, he's cool. He thanks Eggman for setting him free, and then he says, "Hey Eggman, because you're so cool, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up with something Gerald made just for you, but first." Nope.
No, that's the sign that you clap.
Oh.
This is the sign.
Is that good?
Yep.
They're like, all right, I'm gonna hook you up with something. But first, just grab as many Chaos Emeralds as you can and meet me on the Ark. And then he just leaves. So Eggman, he's like kind of confused because like this non-Sonic just showed up and offered to help him. It's like kind of a red flag. And then what's he wants with the Chaos Emeralds? What the fuck is the space colony Ark? What's going on here? He goes to his base to do some research, only to catch a news broadcast of Shadow the Hedgehog escaping from a government bank. Oh, what's up?
No, you're good. Don't worry about us.
Okay, sorry. Shadow the Hedgehog escaping from a government bank, but strangely, the only thing stolen from that bank was a Chaos Emerald. So the government's like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe Sonic the Hedgehog just broke into a government bank and stole from us. So yeah, this is what causes the military to like go after Sonic in this game. So now you have context for that.
How valuable are Chaos Emeralds?
They are very, very valuable.
Okay.
Like, individually, they're weapons of destruction, right?
Individually, yeah.
Like, when Obama got one, we were, like, trying to stop him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So, like, if I stole a Chaos Emerald, that would be a huge deal.
That would be a huge
Is that like stealing a nuclear warhead?
Yes.
Okay.
Worse than that, actually. Because it's a fucking chaos.
And then, okay, so if anyone gets 7 of them, do they go supersonic, or is that just, like, Sonic and friends?
You know what? I guess Sonic and friends, they're kind of fuzzy on it in the war, but if you're like big brain enough, you could get the most out of the Chaos Emeralds.
What is supersonic?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Jackson.
How the fuck did they confuse Sonic and Shadow when they are completely different colors?
Racial profiling.
What the fuck? So they saw a hedgehog and were like, fuck it, yeah, fuck it, it's Sonic.
Yeah.
Why?
This is the American government.
This is the U.S. This is like early 2000s
That's
United
just stupid.
States.
This doesn't
So they were just like, fuck it, all hedgehogs suck ass.
Sonic's arms are flesh toned while Shadow's isn't. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
So yeah, now it cuts. So now next cutscene is from Shadow's perspective. He just broke into the federal bank. He stole the Chaos Emerald. He's standing on the fucking Golden Gate Bridge, and he's like surrounded by police officers, right? So he's like standing there, he's like brooding, you know, like he's Shadow. And we get a little flashback up to like a little glimpse of what happened on the Ark 50 years ago. So all we see is like Maria shoving him into this pod and then begging him to do it for her. So right before she reveals what it is, Shadow's like, yeah, Maria, I still remember what I promised you all those years ago, revenge. So then he takes off. Like, yeah. So he takes off, and then now, so yeah, he takes off, escapes police, you know. So then this is where we get the cutscene where Sonic meets Shadow for the first time. So like Sonic's like stumbling around. He just outran the police through San Francisco. He's a little winded, confused. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on, by the way. Like he's chilling 1 second, and then next thing you know, he's like at the top of FBI's most wanted list. So then that's when he runs into Shadow, and then Shadow's like standing there mocking him. He has the Chaos Emerald. He's like tossing it. He's like, hey, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Fuck you. And it sounds like, no, fuck you, actually. He runs at Shadow, but then this is when Shadow does his big thing. First time it's used in the series. He tosses the emerald up, does a little fancy pose and catches it, and he shouts out, Chaos Control.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so, Chaos Control. I have this in my notes. I include a little section for it.
Cool.
So, Chaos Control. Basically, in the Sonic series, Chaos Control is like this catch-all power that's generally used through, like, Chaos Emeralds. So, it ranges, like, you can use it for everything from, like, slowing down time to teleporting. So, whenever I say Chaos Control from this point forward, just know that, alright? Does that work?
Yeah. Is that just a catch-all term for power?
Catch-all term for Chaos Emerald related abilities.
So you can just do anything.
If you have a Chaos Emerald and you do like the characters shout Chaos Control before they do something.
Yeah.
All of them? I thought it was unique to Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, like everyone's like, hey, Chaos Control.
My context to it was Super Smash Brothers Brawl. When Shadow was an assist trophy and he uses it and he slows down time. I thought that was all. I thought that's all it was.
Yeah, they can slow down time. Oh, roll.
And still is an assist trophy.
I fucking know. I'm not. I'm aware.
I know. I'm trying to make Ed mad.
Yeah. Anyway. Don't pay no attention to the Shovel Knight fan.
You know
Mother
what?
4-1. Oh
wait, Shovel Knight what?
Mother 4-1.
Winter 2014.
All right. Banjo 3. When's that happening, Roland?
Not happening. I don't know.
Crazy.
This is Shadow the Hedgehog lecture.
This is we're talking about good characters here.
Yeah, like Shadow the Hedgehog from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, so anyway, Sonic's like running. He's like running full speed at Shadow. Shadow's like, you know what? Chaos control. And like all Sonic sees is like Shadow cha-cha slide past him in slow-mo. So he's like, wait a second, what the fuck? Why is he so fast? Why is he faster than me? So then Shadow's like, yeah, I'm out of here. So he uses chaos control again and then just teleports somewhere else. So yeah, now they meet. And now we got the main rivalry set up. So meanwhile, back in the arc, Shadow's got his emerald. Eggman has his emerald. He shows Eggman to like this little control panel thing with like 7 holes in it. Each hole for 1 Chaos Emerald. They put their emeralds in, and Shadow explains what this is. Like it's the power of this weapon that's built into the arc, capable of like destroying the planet itself, the Eclipse Cannon.
Why did Gerald build that?
Why did he build that? We'll get to it later on.
There it is on the thing.
So, okay, yeah. So while Shadow's explaining to Eggman what the Eclipse Cannon is like all the specs, properties, all that stuff, Rouge the Bat makes her debut.
Yo.
So apparently, so Rouge the Bat in this game, her deal is that she's like a double agent. She was hired by the President of the United States to like sort of keep an eye on Eggman. Like, what the fuck? Why did Eggman just bum rush our base like that? What the fuck is going on? Rouge is there to keep an eye on Eggman, but also she's also there to like investigate Project Shadow, like what really went down on the arc 50 years ago. So that's her thing. So she like decides to get into Eggman's good graces by like offering up a Chaos Emerald she got on her own. And then she says like, hey Eggman, with your help I can get like these 3 emeralds that are back on Prison Island. We should team up, Eggman. I'm trustworthy, you can trust me. Shadow's like, sure, whatever, as long as we get the emeralds. Eggman's like, yeah, emerald brain, you know. So the three of them return to Prison Island, and they got like, Eggman assigns like different, they're like on a mission, get the emeralds, get out. So Eggman gives him like this bomb. He's like, all right, Shadow, go on Prison Island, place this bomb, and then I'll detonate it once Rouge gets back with the emeralds, and then we leave. In and out. Simple job. So Shadow gets on the island, places the bomb. Okay.
Why do we need to blow it up?
Evil.
Okay.
So Shadow gets on the island, places the bomb. Okay, everything's going to plan. He makes his way to like leave the island, but he gets a distress call from Rouge, who got too confident in her own treasure hunting skills and ended up locked in the vault with the 3 emeralds.
Could she use the emeralds to get out of the vault?
No, she's not built different.
Okay.
So Shadow's like, damn, sucks to suck. And he's about to leave Rouge, but then he's like, something's stopping Shadow from just leaving Rouge to die. And he like gets little flashes of like Maria, and then Rouge, and then Maria and Rouge, and Maria and Rouge. And he's like, fuck it. So he goes to like, he diverges from the plan. Roll.
He's seeing Maria and Rouge. Is
It's
there
like-
like a reason why this is happening? Or is this just like a visual cutscene thing?
It's a cutscene thing.
Okay, so he's just like, wait, is
like-
it supposed to suggest that they're the same person? I'm confused.
No, he's like, oh shit, Maria is in trouble. Rouge is in trouble.
Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Silly boy.
So yeah, that happens, and then Shadow's like, fuck the... Yeah, Shadow's like, fuck the plan. So he goes to save Rouge. So, small hang-up, we got time. Plan's still going good, but then he runs into Sonic on Prison Island. So they fight. So they start hurling insults and all. It's like, I found you, faker. Faker, you're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words. They fight.
Sorry.
Just have a fucking stroke?
He ate those words.
Roland ate those words.
Jackson,
just now.
I did in fact eat those words. There's footage of it on YouTube.com.
I'll make you eat those words.
Interactive.
I can't believe it.
So yeah, they get into a fight. Shadow's really confident in himself because he like showed up Sonic like a few cutscenes ago. So he's like, I got this. But he doesn't got this. They end in a draw. So they end in a draw. Shadow's about to go in for like round 2, but then he gets like cut off by Eggman. He's like telling him on this little intercom thing he has. He's like, Shadow, stop fucking around. The island is going to blow up in 5 minutes. Get out of there. So Sonic overhears this, like, and then he takes off. He takes off to go get Amy and Tails, who are also on the island. So Shadow's like, fuck. So he takes off to go get Rouge. He manages to find the vault. He breaks into the vault with only seconds to spare. He grabs Rouge first, then the emeralds, and then uses Chaos Control to get out of there. So now they're back on the Ark, and Eggman, now they have like, what, 7 emeralds? Yeah, they got 7 emeralds now.
Out of 7?
Not 7, shit, 6 emeralds now.
Wait, we got 3 from the prison island, 1 from the bank.
Yeah, 1 from the bank, 1 Eggman already had, 1 from Rouge, and then 3 from Prison Island.
Oh, okay.
So they have 6 emeralds now to power up the Eclipse Cannon. All they need is the last one. But like they can still fire it now, so Eggman decides to like do a little test fire to like sort of scare people, scare tactics, you know? He's like, ooh, look at me, I got this thing. This is that cutscene. You guys probably seen this. In my notes, I just wrote, I'm pissing on the moon. So you've seen the cutscene. It's that cutscene, Tyler.
But like, what's the actual dialogue that's happening?
Yeah.
It's just villain stuff. He's like, here's what I'm gonna do to the planet if you don't give control to me.
Oh, so it wasn't just I destroyed the moon and you have 23 hours.
Yeah, you have 24 hours to heed my demands or I'll blow up the planet.
Okay.
Which is funny because he can't blow up the planet yet.
Yeah, like the next cutscene immediately covers it. Like in the hero story, Sonic and Tails are like watching all this happen. They're like, holy shit, Eggman means business. Oh god, what are we gonna do, Sonic? Things are serious. In the dark story, like it immediately cuts back to the Ark after Eggman do this. And like Shadow and Rouge are like, Eggman, you fucking idiot. Now we actually need all the emeralds, dumbass. Why
Are you serious?
Wait.
Serious?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No. This is dumb.
Okay.
Wait, because he doesn't want to blow up the Earth. He's just using it as a threat.
Yeah.
And he just presented that he could blow up the Earth.
But now he literally
believed him.
can't without the 7th emerald.
Yeah, but why would he want to? He lives there.
I know, it's like ransom, like, ooh.
Yeah, but he still has him ransom. He has him thinking it's ransom at least.
I guess, but like, they don't have shit to work with now.
Alright, fine, whatever.
So yeah, the next cutscene, you're like, Eggman, you idiot, why'd you do that? Now we actually have to like, get all the shits. So that's funny.
So in conclusion, Eggman's a fucking useless
Yes.
sack of shit.
Did he use up the emeralds to do this?
He didn't use them up, but like the engine, the cannon itself, it needs time to recharge without all of them.
Oh.
So if they had all of them, he could just like rapid fire.
So they need to get the 7th one now, otherwise.
to like
they
bypass the
fire.
charge time. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I thought like it didn't have enough power.
Yeah,
No,
that was
no.
the missing link here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. My bad about that.
No, you're good, dude.
So then after this cutscene, Shadow takes a little like backseat in the plot for like throughout the rest of the dark story because like he pretty much has like Rouge and Eggman carrying out his plans for him. So he doesn't really do anything, he just sits back and watches. And that's up until the cutscene where Sonic fucking dies. So
What?
anyway.
Hold on. Question.
What?
Does that literally say that in your notes?
No, but it might as well have.
Okay, tell
Why
us
did
more about
Sonic
Sonic
die?
dying.
Okay, so they find out that the last emerald is with Tails. So they like through a series of like unrelated events, Team Sonic ends up on the Ark, and Eggman's like, oh, I have Amy hostage. Give me the emerald or I'll fucking shoot her. So Tails, being the big brain kid, he manages to create a fake Chaos Emerald, and he hands it to Sonic. So the plan is to get Sonic to hand over the fake emerald in exchange for Amy. So Eggman gets like a little piss rod, and he gets like Amy back. All good. But during the handover, Eggman like big brains it, and Sonic hands him like the fake emerald. He like holds it out. I was like, all right, Eggman, here you go. You got us. And then Eggman's like, you can't trick me with a fake emerald. So Tails, dumbass, is like, oh shit, how'd you know the emerald was fake? And then Eggman's like, because you just told me, Fox Boy. So Eggman hits a little button on his mech. It traps Sonic in like this escape pod, and then he shoots it out into space. Then the escape pod blows up with Sonic inside of it.
Oh.
That sucks.
So Tails, it's Tails' fault, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
actually a really smart way to get rid of a speedster.
Yeah, we'll trap him, yeah.
yeah. So
Put him in
anyway,
the box.
Put him in the escape pod and launch him out. Just wally him.
Shoot Sonic in the
Wally.
fucking sun.
all right. So, but anyway, fucking Shadow witnesses all this. He doesn't see Sonic getting like trapped in the pod, but he does see the pod flying out into space with Sonic on it and then blowing up. And he's like, damn, I guess he wasn't shit after all. Sucks to suck, I guess. So he's about to, he's just hanging out around. But he goes to check on the emeralds in the core, and he sees Rouge. Reminder, Rouge is a double agent working for the president also. So she's about to like take the emeralds out the Eclipse cannon for herself and get the fuck out of there. She found out everything she has to know about Project Shadow, and she's about to take the emeralds, go report back to the president. Shadow stops her, and he's like, hey, cut that, oh fuck. Yeah, so Shadow stops her, calls her like a pathetic fucking creature for trying to stoop this low to steal the emeralds, all that shit. But then Rouge, she has like dirt on Shadow now. She knows what's up. So she's like, okay, what about you? You know, Shadow's like, what about me? So Rouge explains how she found some documents relating to the ultimate life form written by Joe Robotnik, but all the images in the document aren't of Shadow, they're from something else. So she says, if this thing in this picture is the ultimate life form, then who or what is in front of me right now? So then Shadow's like, what are you talking about? It's me, I'm Shadow, the ultimate life form. So she's like, doubt it. And then right before Shadow can like say anything about that, he gets a little, like a panic little message from Eggman. He's like, hey, so Sonic's still alive? And he's running, he's gonna fuck up the cannon. Shadow, do something. So Shadow intercepts, he like runs across the arc, intercepts Sonic. And then he's like, so at this point, he's like kind of impressed.
So is he leaving the trader alone with the emeralds?
No, I guess, yeah, he runs off.
Okay.
I don't know, plot hole, yeah. But anyway, oh shit. But anyway, yeah, he intercepts Sonic, and he's, at this point, he's like actually genuinely impressed. What the fuck?
Is that the ultimate life form?
Move to the other side. There's less flies
Yeah.
there.
Alright.
Yeah, and you're more in camera than it here.
Oh, I am? Okay. So yeah, Shadow rushes across the arc and intercepts Sonic, and at this point he's like actually kinda impressed, like genuinely, because he saw this dude just die, like not even 5 minutes beforehand, but here he is like walking. So at this point, Shadow's is like, how'd you do it?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did I miss? Sonic's alive?
Yeah, we're about
We
to.
don't know why.
I'm about to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
So he's like, how? First off. So all Sonic does, he like pulls out the fake emerald, and he's like, I just saw you do it, so I figured, why not? And they're like, but how did you do it with the fake emerald? They're like, what are you anyway?
Oh, so we just used the emerald to survive?
Yeah, he used the fake emerald to survive.
Wait, how does that work?
Okay, so I think I skipped over this in the emerald explanation, but
Okay.
the emeralds, like, in universe, they're said to be able to turn thoughts into power.
Okay.
So
Like literally the essence of Fox into power?
yeah, like prayers and shit. So Sonic really grabbed that emerald and fucking and like he managed to use chaos control to warp back onto the arc.
But wait, it's a fake Chaos Emerald.
Yeah,
So how
but
did
it
that...
it still has the essence of like a real chaos emerald, only faintly though.
Okay, how though? Where did that energy come from? Wait.
Where did the Chaos Emeralds come from to begin with?
Nobody
God.
knows. Like,
God.
literally no one knows. The only person who does know is a writer, Ian Flynn, but he's legally not allowed to say anything about it.
Okay.
Supposedly. But anyway.
Is that going to be another Sonic game, hopefully?
I don't know.
yeah.
I gotta wait for the
so
encyclopedia
excited.
to come out. So, yeah.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Yeah. 30th anniversary Sonic Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
So Shadow's like, you did all that with a fake emerald. Just what the fuck are you anyway? And then Sonic's like, I'm just a guy who loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. You know the vibe.
I've seen that cutscene.
Yeah, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. So Shadow's like, all right, that's cool, but I gotta kill you now. So they fight. So then this is where like the story sort of diverges a bit, because the hero ending is non-canon. Because in that ending, Sonic beats Shadow, destroys the Eclipse Cannon, everyone's happy. Oh shit.
I get.
But yeah, in the actual canon Big Boy Dark ending, Sonic actually gets like his shit kicked in by Shadow.
Oh.
So this gives Eggman enough time to like take the last
Wow, so cool, am I right?
emerald. This gives Eggman enough time to take the last emerald, he finessed from Tails, and put it in the little emerald control console. So now they have all 7 Chaos Emeralds in the Eclipse Cannon. Eggman's won. He's doing his little Fortnite victory default dance. He's like, I did it.
Ew.
It's egg time.
Disgusting.
But while he's
So is this like a Hotline Miami kind of thing?
yeah, I don't.
Oh wait, do you not know Hotline Miami?
No.
They have like
Don't.
they have. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. You go.
Yes.
I forgot my question. Hang. Oh, how do you know the ending is canon? Like, besides people telling you, obviously it's canon. Like, what? Like, there's not another Sonic Adventure game. So, like, what is the sequel to Sonic Adventure 2? Is it Colors?
No. What?
What?
What comes after? No, wait.
No, you calm
Fucking-
down. Just let him explain.
Okay, so the dark ending is canon because where the dark ending ends, when the dark story ends, the final story begins.
There we go.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Okay, so Eggman's he's celebrating, and while he's doing that, like a bunch of warning messages pop up on like the console behind him. So now this carries over into the final story, the beginning of the final story of the game, where we learn the truth of what actually went down 50 years ago on the space colony Ark. The truth.
The truth.
Can you do that again, real quick? Say the truth.
The truth.
Yeah.
The truth.
See, it's cool because he said it, but it's also on the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so now, dark ending. Eggman has all 7 emeralds in the console, but the console's sort of like bugging out now, glitching out. So then that's when it like opens up like this video file made by Gerald about 50 years ago, like just after the project was shut down. And in this video file, it's like Gerald Robotnik, but he's not all like happy, smart, good science man. He's like broken. Like he's tied up in a chair. There's like a light, just like a single light. He's in a dimly lit room, single light bulb. He's surrounded by like gun soldiers. He's giving his last will and testament
Jesus Christ.
before being executed by firing squad.
This is a kiss
So
game,
something
right?
kind of went. So things went very wrong apparently on the space colony Ark, and we find out that what actually went down So remember when I said data expunged? Yeah. So
No, I don't.
I do.
Okay, then I'm just the stupid.
I
one.
also do. Roland demerit for being a dumbass.
the merit.
Dang, sorry.
So yeah, it turns out by shutting down Project Shadow, the U.S. military gun was just like, yeah, let's just kill everybody. So they raided the Ark, killed everybody on board, including Maria, and then captured Gerald, and then like took him to court, trial, whatever, and then executed him.
Just for like a data malfunction. Just for like a technical data expunge malfunction.
No, like that was the data that was expunged.
Wait, the data
Oh.
that was expunged was that they're going
They
to
kept
kill
That they killed
They kept it
everybody.
secret.
They killed everyone on the Ark and covered it up.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay.
we don't know why they killed everyone on the Ark yet.
No, because like the ultimate life form, the government was
Oh,
like,
right,
that's
right,
a little
right.
too ultimate for our taste.
Okay.
Die.
For future reference, the term expunged means removed.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
just letting you know.
Thank you.
So yeah, all this happened, all this shit went down, and like the death of Maria is what caused Gerald to like break, sort of.
Yeah.
And like in this video that's being broadcasted not only through the entire arc, so all the main characters are like watching this broken man's last will and testament, but it's also being broadcasted around the entire planet.
Jesus
and in this
Christ.
video, Gerald's like detailing his grand scheme, which like upon hearing about the death of Maria, he went back to the Ark and like reprogrammed it. So he reprogrammed it so instead of like firing the Eclipse cannon when all 7 emeralds are collected, he instead reprogrammed it so that like the entire Ark itself will enter like a collision course with the Earth and like make impact and like wipe everyone out.
Whoa.
Yeah, because like
Fuck 'em!
like he's like, how dare you ungrateful humans take everything away from me? I'll show you true despair. Like he's done. He's like, fuck humanity. Miriam was right. All that shit.
Mira was always right.
He was always right.
Yeah.
So like everyone's watching this and they're like, shit, that's kind of bad. But Eggman, he's like big brain, so he's like, wait a second, we just gotta fuck up the engine. If we like fuck up the engine, the Ark will just stop and we're good. So everyone makes a rush to like the cannon's core, like the core of the Ark. Everyone except Shadow, who's just like standing there, like looking out the window as like the Earth gets closer and closer, because like he's done. He's did everything. He's got his revenge for Maria. Like he's fine. But Amy's kind of useless in this game. This is like the only good thing. This is the only thing she does actually. She like runs up to Shadow and he's like, come on Shadow, you gotta do something. You can't just let all those people die, please.
So
Shadow.
the only good thing Amy does is ask somebody else to do something?
Yeah, she like talks Shadow off the ledge essentially. She was like, please Shadow, come on. Please, I beg of you, do it for them.
I love strong female characters.
Oh my god.
That's why Rouge the Bat is the best character in Sonic Adventure 2.
She has nice tits, that's why. It's good hentai.
We'll put a picture of her up.
Hell yeah. Not the hentai.
It might increase our views.
God damn it. It'll get us. It'll get us.
Could you give the demerits, please?
It'll get us
I don't wanna
right.
listen to
No,
this.
they're spitting.
It'll get our YouTube channel demerit.
I don't want to be associated with this, just so you know.
So Amy's like, please Shadow, I beg of you, do it for them.
Kinky.
And like her words echoes Maria's words from that cutscene where like Shadow is flashing back, and that causes Shadow to like actually remember what really went down. So we see the same cutscene again, Shadow getting shoved into the like pod by Maria while she's like bleeding out and shit. And she's like, please Shadow, I beg of you, for the sake of everyone on that planet, just give them a chance to be happy, like to live their lives and shit. So it turns out Shadow got kind of like blindsided by like all his hatred and shit that he felt for humanity, that he forgot what Maria actually wanted him to do. So he's like, oh shit, I kind of fucked up bad. Like he cries a little bit, you know, single tear. He's like,
Do we know
damn.
what they told him?
Yeah, just like be good. Stop killing people.
yeah, like
Keep
like
it good.
ignore all this fucked up shit. Just protect the Earth, keep everyone good. So Shadow's like, oh shit, I think I gotta. So he changes his mind. He rushes to the cannon's core and he manages to catch up with Sonic and Knuckles, who are down there. They're approaching like the core, which isn't really a core, but it resembles this thing from Sonic Adventure 1. Don't worry about it. So they're approaching it.
I just had a fucking epiphany, right?
Okay.
So I missed something somewhere along the line. Look, how is Sonic alive again?
He used the fake Chaos Emerald to teleport because the fake Chaos Emerald has
He
some energy
prayed.
in it.
He prayed.
He literally
That's
prayed.
the part I missed. Thank you. I heard the part about the fake Chaos Emerald, but I didn't know that's what they did with Sonic. Okay, thank you. That's all I need.
So they see the core in like this giant room. They're rushing at it. Shadow catches up with them. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm good now." So they're like, "Cool." They're going to the core, but then like this.
Professional.
It's my favorite part of the fucking lecture when Ed just stops out of nowhere and goes, "What?"
sorry. But then like this fucking like fleshy abomination, this mass, this giant fucking piss lizard falls from the ceiling.
Yeah. Is it fucking? No, I forget what it's called.
This giant fucking piss lizard, the
Yep.
bio lizard, falls from the.
That's what it's called.
It falls from the ceiling and it like blocks their way. So in this video, I forgot to mention this, but Gerald explains how he programmed like both of his creations to like upon reawakening to fulfill his plans that he wanted. So Shadow like snapped out of it, and now he's like trying to save the Earth, but the bio lizard is still loyal to Gerald. Oh, you guys good?
Yeah, just keep going.
Nothing is fine.
So Shadow, also this thing was the prototype I mentioned before, like the ultimate life form thing that was kind of like shitting itself and not really able to function, so they scrapped it. It's that.
Oh.
Oh, it's also the thing that Rouge saw in like the documents she showed to Shadow. Like, if this is the ultimate life form, what the fuck are you? So Shadow's like, you know what? Like Sonic, Knuckles, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna stay here and like keep it busy. So Shadow in the Bio-Lizard fight. Okay, Shadow in the Bio-Lizard fight, and then naturally Shadow being the finished product, like the sleek Hedgehog design. He's like, he beats the Bio-Lizard, and this allows Sonic and Knuckles to actually manage to make their way to the core of the cannon and like shut it down. So the arc, it's like stops moving, everything's good. They're like, yeah, we did it, they saved, everything's good. But things were not good because the Bio-Lizard, having been programmed by Gerald to like end the world, it uses chaos control to warp out of the cannon's core, and then like they're like, where the fuck did it go? What the fuck's going on? Eggman comes in with another panic message for Shadow. He's like, hey guys, some giant fucking piss lizard warped on front of the arc and fused with it, and then now it's keeping the arc on track to hit the planet. Guys,
Fucking piss lizard.
So wait. Please, can I might have read ahead of the class. Is this where Sonic and Shadow team up to fight Piss Lizard?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah!
So seeing as they already have like the emeralds like on hand, Sonic is like, hey, we can like. So Sonic and Shadow use the powers of all 7 Chaos Emeralds to achieve their super forms. So now we have Super Sonic and Super Shadow. They warp out of the arc so they can fight the lizard head on. There's like a big fight. You got Crush 40 blaring in the background. It's really fucking cool. 2-minute time limit. They're fighting. They beat it. Jackson knows. So they beat the Piss Lizard, and it like sort of like dissolves and slops off into space. But it's like they took a little too long fighting it, because now like the arc is dangerously close to the planet, or like just the Earth's gravitational pull is enough to keep it on track. So they're like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are we gonna do? We're kind of fucked here. But then Sonic and Shadow get big brain idea. They fly over to like the front of the arc and like put their hands out. They're like, they put their hands out. So their plan is to use chaos control on the arc to warp it into its original position. So Sonic's doing it, but he's not really good with chaos control. He's kind of shit with it. So Shadow does the most of the work. He actually uses like the last of his energy, like the last of his super energy. So they manage to warp the arc back into its original place, but at the cost of like Shadow sort of like conking out, and he's like starts to plummet to the earth below, and Sonic can't really do anything because he's also pretty tired and shit. So he's like, all he can do is just watch as Shadow falls to his death essentially. But Shadow's pretty cool with it because he's like, hey, I fulfilled that promise to Maria. I'm fine with this. This is okay. Things are fine. So we see Shadow burn up on re-entry and die, and it's like, ah, shit. So Sonic gets back to the arc, and everyone's like, yeah, you did it, but where's Shadow? So the game ends, and Shadow's dead. Rip Bozo.
Oh no. Oh. Wait, Shadow is the rest in peace Bozo?
Yeah, Rip Bozo.
Why is he Bozo?
He's the Bozo.
So we just wrapped up Sonic Adventure 2. What do you guys think of Shadow now?
Shadow is so cool. I wish
Yeah.
it was in Smash.
Yeah.
It's something other
Yeah.
than an assist trophy.
Yeah, like the
Like
story's
maybe-
making my ears
Like
pump.
maybe a
And-
spirit or like an Echo Fighter of some kind.
That'd be
No,
pretty
fuck Echo
cool.
Fighters. Shadow has enough to make a unique moveset.
Honestly.
Let's be honest.
Let's be
He
I
has
want-
enough to make himself a unique
I want
moveset.
Shadow the Hedgehog to be in Mario Kart.
That would not be fair. He'd be so much faster than everybody.
This dude's on to something.
Yeah, but his handling would be
Have you played Sonic? Have you
He's
played
on
the Sonic?
skates,
The
though.
Sonic racing?
So would he have like the worst handling?
If he's in the fucking car, it's not an unfair advantage. He's driving a car.
Okay, whatever.
Fucking Shadow on
you can
feet.
Please continue.
Okay, so we went through Shadow's debut game, Sonic Adventure 2, where he dies at the end.
Right.
But apparently Shadow was just too popular for his own good. So
They said,
naturally
"Fuck it."
they decide to bring him back.
What year is all of this?
Like the actual year release.
Yeah, the release years.
Okay, so Adventure 2 came out in 2001.
Oh shit.
And then Heroes 2003, Shadow 2005, and then this is 2006.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. Shadow died, too popular for his own good, brought back immediately in the next game. So, let's get into it. So, Team Dark story in Sonic Heroes. Oh wait, yeah, some preamble. So, Sonic Heroes 2003 game. Main gimmick is that you don't control one character, but rather a team of 3, and you switch between them. So there's like 4 teams of 3, and this team is Team Dark. So Team Dark story, it begins with Rouge, she's back, and she's like raiding another one of Eggman's secret bases. Not for like any government research, right? Just for her own thing. Like she wants to just steal Eggman's shit and get rich off of it, you know? So she comes in expecting to find like some high-tech gadgets and all that shit, but instead she finds this capsule, this like kind of stasis pod, and inside said stasis pod is Shadow the Hedgehog, who she previously saw burn up on re-entry. So she's a little taken aback by this. But before she can like really process the situation, new character debuting in this game, one of my personal favorites, Omega, E123 Omega, fucking Chad. He comes in, he sees Rouge, he sees Shadow, and he's like, cool. So Omega's a robot, by the way. Eggman, his backstory is that Eggman created him to be like the ultimate fighting robot. But
Does
then
a lot of Ultimate, doesn't he?
I don't know.
He should be in
fighting
Smash
robot.
Ultimate, maybe.
But then
Ultimate
like
Eggman.
immediately scrapped his entire line. So Omega is kind of pissed off, so he wants to kill Eggman as revenge, like explicitly kill Eggman.
These robots have feelings programmed into them?
Some of them.
Is
The
this
lucky
like Red
ones.
Dwarf?
Anyway.
Like Red
Roland
Dwarf?
demerit.
Hey, that's his job, not yours.
So Rouge is there, Shadow's in a pod, Omega walks up, and he just starts opening fire. He opens fires on everything. It's like he's shouting out like, destroy all Eggman robots, as he's like
Fuck
aiming
'em.
at Shadow. So Rouge is like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's Shadow. So Shadow's pod gets like destroyed, but Shadow, he wakes up, he jumps out, he like knocks Rouge out of the way, and then he goes to fight Omega. But then Rouge intervenes. She's like, hold on guys, hold on. So she gets them to like explain what the fuck their deals is. Like they sit around, like talk their feelings out, like what the fuck is going on here? So Rouge wants to steal shit from Eggman. Omega wants to kill Eggman, and then Shadow has a little amnesia. He doesn't really know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, is this where it comes from?
Yeah, this is where the whole Shadow can't remember shit stuff comes
Thanks,
from.
Death Battle.
God, fuck. Okay, I just remembered that. Oh God, that's so. Okay.
What happened?
So in Death Battle, he was fighting Mewtwo, and they had it in the animation that he just forgot what he was doing while he was fighting Mewtwo.
And he loses because of that.
What?
It's not because that's what amnesia
He
is.
just has short term. God damn. Okay.
It's like, wait, what I was doing? Fighting fetus lord, right? Got it.
Oh yeah, I have in my notes Omega is just Claptrap, but written well. So yeah.
Claptrap's written well.
Is he funny?
Yes.
No.
Very.
No.
Omega's not funny.
Omega's hilarious. What
Did
are
you get these
talking
characters
about?
mixed up? I'm confused.
As you were saying.
Okay, so they talk their shit out. All their goals have something to do with just fucking up Eggman in some way, shape, or form. Shadow wants to beat up Eggman until he tells them like what's to do with his memories. Omega wants to kill Eggman. Rouge wants to just steal his shit. So they decide to team up under mutual hatred of Eggman, and thus Team Dark is born.
Team fuck Eggman.
Yo.
So the story in this game's kind of bare bones, but what does happen is we get some more interesting tidbits on the identity of Shadow the Hedgehog, quotation marks, like Shadow. So one cutscene, they run into Eggman, and Shadow's like, "Hey, Doctor, what'd you do to my memories?" To which Eggman replies, "Memories? What memories? You don't have a past to remember."
Wait, Jackson has a question.
Jackson.
What game are we on now?
We're still in Sonic Heroes.
Okay.
Oh, Sonic. No, but I didn't. Okay, Sonic Heroes. Okay.
Okay, second question. Why'd you do quote unquote Eggman?
Sonic Heroes, like the larger plot of Sonic Heroes. Like the grander scheme.
Is Eggman not real? He's not real.
Not in this game. It's a fake Eggman.
Okay, what is this fake Eggman?
So spoilers, it's Metal Sonic being relevant for the first time since 1992.
Wait, how does he look like? How is everyone mistaken for Eggman?
He picked up he watched Terminator and was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna do that. Like he melts into like a metal puddle and like reforms into Eggman. Like it's.
Are you
crazy.
serious?
I'm dead serious.
This is great. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Lord.
Sonic is so good. But anyway, a later cutscene in the game after. Okay, so this is when they find out Eggman's a fake. They see Eggman. He got blown out of his giant robot he was in, and he's like sort of lying on the ground dead. But until he like melts into a metal puddle, and they're like, oh, so it's a fake. But then, like, since this fight took place in another Eggman base with all these other capsules around, one of the capsules got blown open in the fight, and you see like the upper torso of like a shadow of like a robot that looks like Shadow. So Shadow's like staring at this like dead robotic double of himself, and he starts to question like his identity even more. Like, damn, what if I'm the faker?
I'm zooming in on Shadow saying, "Damn,
Damn.
damn,
What if I'm the faker? Well,
damn."
Is he making the fuck?
Okay.
What if I'm the faker?
He's like biting his lip.
Yeah, so then around the end of the game, last level of the game, penultimate level, Egg Fleet, there's like a little pre-level cutscene. Shadow, like, he realizes he still has like shit to do. He still has to stop Eggman from whatever he's doing. So he settles like, even if he isn't real, he's still Shadow, and he's gonna beat Eggman's ass.
Yeah.
Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
You'll find out we are still the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And that's where Team Dark's story ends in Sonic Heroes. So we move on to Shadow the Hedgehog, his own spin-off game. Once again, I state Shadow was too popular for his own good. We get Shadow the Hedgehog. And like the plot of Shadow the Hedgehog, it kind of retreads a lot of the character beats that happen in Adventure 2. But what we do get from Shadow the Hedgehog is like, how. We get the how. Jackson, this is for you. So,
Wait, with the how of what?
okay, so you remember back all the way at the beginning of the Adventure 2 portion, I stated that suddenly, out of nowhere, Gerald received some kind of divine inspiration and created Shadow.
Oh, so it explains like how he was created.
So yeah, so it wasn't like divine inspiration, more like Gerald actually made contact with a race of aliens.
No, are you fucking serious?
Gerald.
Tell us more about this.
So,
Utter words, please.
Okay, so Gerald makes contact with a race of aliens known as the Black Arms. So the Black Arms are like these kind of, it's like this hive mind, hyper violent race. They like find planets, consume them, and move on to the next one. They're like that. So Gerald actually manages to get in contact with one of them when he sees their little home world, home ship, the Black Comet, orbiting Earth. So, Roland?
Are these what Tails and Knuckles would call the black
Yes,
creatures?
this is the game where the black creature thing came from. Disgusting black creatures.
Get
out
rid of
my
those
sight.
annoying aliens.
This is where that, yeah, this is the game.
Oh my
Sonic
god.
is so progressive, both in gender and racial messages.
Oh God.
I love it here.
So yeah, where was I? Gerald discovered. Oh God, that was the mic. So Gerald makes contact with the Black Comet, and in turn contacts the Black Arms, and he comes in contact with the leader, the main guy controlling the hive mind, Black Doom. So he decides to make a Faustian bargain with Black Doom.
What's a Faustian bargain again?
Deal with the devil.
Oh, frick yeah. I love Binding of Isaac.
Oh, freak yeah.
Frick yeah.
So he makes a Faustian bargain with Black Doom. Black Doom would give Gerald a sample of his own blood to work with. In exchange, in 50 years' time, Gerald Proxy or whatever would then gather all 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to Black Doom when he re-arrives on Earth in time for their little ritual of prosperity. What Black Doom wants to do is use the power of the Chaos Emeralds to invoke chaos control to warp the Black Comet down to the surface of the planet so the Black Arms can then spread out, eat the Earth, and then leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, wait, eat the Earth?
eat the Earth.
Like,
And everyone on it, yeah.
It's like the rocks too, right?
I mean, the Earth's gonna be
And
dead.
who's trying to make this happen?
Black Doom wants this to happen, and that's why he makes the deal with Gerald. So Gerald agrees to this deal, so he gets like a sample of Black Doom's blood, and then Black Doom gets like Gerald's word that he'll help him kill everybody, essentially, in 50 years.
So Gerald already hates humanity.
No, listen.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, why does Gerald want to do this?
See, Gerald doesn't want to do this because remember, he wants Project Shadow to succeed because he'll be one step closer to finding a cure to NIDS, so he can help Maria, so he can cure Maria.
Wait, a question, how does Shadow cure NIDS?
Like they'll just reverse engineer his thing so then they can find a cure. Like, 'cause
So,
it's
like-
immortality.
Okay, so they like have Shadow and he has NIDS, and if they can get NIDS out of
No, like figure out this whole immortality elixir thing that Shadow
Oh, so
has.
NIDS is incurable. They're just trying to give
Yeah.
her immortality. So this is like Faust from Guilty
Yeah,
Gear.
like,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
making references.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Last time I'm gonna do that, I promise.
So yeah, Gerald obviously doesn't want to like hand over the Earth on a dinner plate to this guy because like his granddaughter's gonna still be alive in 50 years. So that's why Gerald, unbeknownst to Black Doom, decides to build in a little weapon into the space colony Ark, the Eclipse Cannon, as a countermeasure. So when Black Doom does arrive to like fulfill his end of the deal, like the Eclipse Cannon would be there to just blow up the Black Comet. But Gerald kind of lost his mind and tried to kill everybody and was executed. So no one really knows this. Yeah. So throughout the game, Shadow, I guess, there's like 10 endings. Fuck.
What?
Only one of them matters.
Okay, just give us the one that matters.
Okay, so Shadow, Shadow, still not really knowing who he is. He has like some of his memories back, but he's still primarily.
All right, we're good.
All right.
What the heck did you?
Okay, so like I said, after the events of Heroes, he got like some like answers about who he is, but he still has lingering questions. He's still haunted by like the imagery of watching Maria sort of die in front of him. Kind of fucked up about it. So he's still just wondering like just who is he really? So that's when Black Doom, Shadow's dad, shows up, and he's like, "Hey, Shadow, get the emeralds for me. So Shadow, not really having, he doesn't really know what else to do. Black Doom tells him, get the emeralds, I'll tell you about yourself. He gets the emeralds, he gives them to Black Doom.
Alright.
And then that's when Black Doom reveals his grand plan to like eat everybody on Earth. And then Shadow's like, wait a second, you can't do that. Like, hey, wait a second, I promised Maria I'll protect Earth. You can't do that. So he's like, that's it. I'm tired of worrying about my past. I'm just gonna look to the future. So he uses the 7 emeralds to go Super Shadow once again. He beats the shit out of Black Doom. And then he uses that same technique from Adventure 2 to like warp the entire black comet off the surface of the Earth and back into space. Not only back into space, but in range of the space colony Ark, where it then proceeds to fire at it with the Eclipse cannon, and it blows up the black comet. So now Shadow genocided his entire race, and it's all good.
Wait,
What?
Shadow was from that race of the Black Arm?
Yeah.
But I thought he was created by Robotnik.
Yeah, with a sample of Black Doom's blood.
Oh!
Honestly, I kind of figured that out without.
I said that.
I
said that.
I didn't even. I just assumed that's how that works.
It's the nature of this lecture that just something's going to just like pass through us.
I guess.
Something's just going to be completely missed.
So wait, so we don't know how this new Sonic is alive since the other one died.
But what?
Or not Sonic, Shadow. Shadow died last game.
Okay,
We don't know where
yeah.
the Shadow came
No,
from
see,
yet.
that's why a lot of people don't like this game for a lot of reasons. But like one of the more subtle reasons is that in like the final boss fight against like Black Doom, like everyone's talking to Shadow, cheering him on, and then like literally around 10 minutes, if you play the fight for it to last 10 minutes, Eggman decides to speak up, and he mentions like, oh yeah, Shadow, by the way, when you were falling from the Earth, I had my robots rescue you, and then I healed you. You are the real Shadow, and it's like,
But you have to fight for 10 minutes.
for
to do
10
it?
fucking minutes.
Wait, so is this like during the fight he just randomly pops in?
During the fight, Eggman randomly...
What's the lore reason for this? Was Eggman just like late to work that day?
No, everyone's just like watching Shadow fight Space Satan. So yeah, I guess, but yeah.
Why the fuck aren't they helping?
Oh, like some lore things like Black Doom's like, oh, paralyzed gas, haha. Like that's
Uses
literally
fucking
it.
taboos off
And only
waves.
Shadow can move because he's like a member of the Black Arms race. He's immune to it. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
That's interesting. Of course.
So yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, after killing his dad and his entire race, he's like, damn, you know what? I've been chasing after my past this whole time, and it's only ended the world twice already. Maybe I should get over all that shit. So he decides to leave the past.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
So he decides to leave the past behind, but keep Maria in his heart, and he moves forward with his life. He's moving forward.
Oh, do we want to zoom? Is that really like a? I was turning it the
Alright,
wrong
keep
way.
going.
So now we're in the final stretch, and now we get to talk about Sonic 06. Oh boy. What are your
Let's
guys' opinions on
fucking-
time travel plots?
Oh fuck me.
I don't mind them. I think I'm the only one that likes them.
I think they're
Some
cool.
of the-
They're cool.
Some of my favorite plots of all time are time travel plots, but they're hard to do right.
They're
Yeah.
incredibly hard to do right.
What do you
They're
think of
very
Brave?
hard to do right.
I've never actually played Brave.
Play Brave.
Okay, so Shadow the Head, Sonic 06 starts Shadow's story in Sonic 06. Takes place a little bit after Shadow the Hedgehog. So remember how I said Shadow agreed to just move on with his life, despite it all. So yeah, it turns out Shadow actually went on to join Gun. So now he's a Gun agent. And like it seems a little weird at first, but like Guns is like focused on protecting the planet. He promised Maria he'll protect the planet.
That's the USA government agency.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
So he's like, why not? Let's min-max this, whatever. So he joins Gun, and he's Jackson.
Does this take place before like Secret Rings and Black Knight and fucking?
Those
like,
take place. in their own thing. I don't know.
So they're not connected to this plot.
Like the larger Sonic canon just goes out the window after a 6.
Oh, okay.
So we don't even have to worry about it.
They were like, fuck.
Like you do have to worry about it if the writers want you to, but. Roland?
Is this separate from the comics? Like, do the comics have anything to do with this?
The comics are their own lore entirely.
Okay, so fuck those.
Like, okay, Tyler, just for reference, like the comics take place on a post-apocalyptic nuclear Earth. Humans went to war with the Mobians and wiped themselves out.
Oops.
So it's kind of fucking.
Wait, the Mobians wiped themselves out?
No, like humans went to war against the Mobians.
And then the humans are dead now.
Most humans
So
are.
furries roam the earth.
We're talking about
furries roam the earth.
This is a different lecture.
Oh God! I'm trying to understand.
Truly apocalyptic. Truly.
Okay, but yeah. So yeah, Agent Shadow now. He's Agent Shadow.
Oh, right.
And he's on his way to another one of Eggman's top secret facilities because he has to save another agent that's got holed up there. So he gets there to find this agent. It's none other than Rouge the Bat. She's back. And it turns out she was sent to this facility to recover something known as the Scepter of Darkness.
I'm really late to this.
So they escape from the base and they're hanging out trying to figure out shit. But the Eggman actually pursues them from the base because he really wants this shit. Like this is like a core plot element in Sonic 06. He kind of needs that to do shit. So
Is this shit just evil?
I'll get to that. So fuck. So yeah, in the fight, Rouge, she's still holding on to it, but she gets like knocked out of the air by one of Eggman's robots. So Shadow goes to catch Rouge and lets the scepter fall because it's just a dumb fucking stick. Who cares? It falls, it shatters. All of a sudden, this like purple mass rises out from like the shards of it. It like wipes out all of Eggman's forces. Eggman's like he's scared now. He's like he just runs. So then the Shadow, it like swoops around Shadow for a bit, and then it dives into Shadow's shadow, and it absorbs Shadow's shadow. Jesus. And then it rises up, and it's like this guy, he's like Shadow, but he has blue stripes and no mouth. Roland.
So does Shadow no longer have a shadow?
Me-files?
Jackson gets,
I just figured it out in my head. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's that.
I thought it was pronounced Mephiles.
Yeah, so this person, this Shadow of Shadow, is in fact actually Mephiles the Dark. So Mephiles,
question mark.
He looks around for a bit. He's a little confused because he was sealed up in the scepter. So then he notices Shadow was there, and then he looks at himself and realizes that he's like a copy of Shadow, and he starts laughing. He's like, "Oh, this is great! Of all the people to like free me, it's you, Shadow. I thank you." So Shadow's naturally like kind of confused. He's like, "Who is this man? Why is he killing me? How does he know my name?"
Sorry to go back, but this scepter was like in a government warehouse, right?
No, Eggman had it. He stole it from somewhere, and he was holding on to it.
And we don't know where Eggman stole it from yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
So Mephiles is like thanking Shadow for freeing him. Shadow's confused because he's never seen this man a day in his life. So Mephiles decides he's gonna pay back Shadow, like give him the same thing he gave him all those years ago. Weird. So he uses his time powers and blasts Rouge and Shadow 200 years into the future.
God damn it.
Let's go.
So Rouge and Shadow wake up in the future and they see that the whole city's on fire. Or what's left of it, at least. Because it turns out, oh god. So what it turns out, wait, let me check my notes.
Why is the city on fire?
But basically, 200 years prior, the main plot point that they're trying to stop from happening in Sonic 06 happened, and now the whole city's on fire. So Shadow and Rouge are like walking around the ruins of the city, trying to figure out what's going on. But they find like the husk of Omega, who's there. He's not like broken or busted. He's just in standby mode.
The robot? The robot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
They find Omega there, and they realize there's nothing they can do for him, but he has like a Chaos Emerald on him. so they take it anyway. So they eventually meet up with Team Sonic, who also got blasted to the future by Eggman in their story. And they're like, okay, we can use chaos control, maybe? They're like, cool, but we need 2 emeralds. What, like, both of us got to do it. Sonic and Shadow. So Sonic and Shadow track down another emerald in the future. Oh god, this is so hard. I hate to tell you. But Sonic and Shadow track down an emerald each. And then they perform like a dual chaos control. They perform like a dual chaos control, and it opens up a wormhole back to the present. So everyone jumps in, everyone except Shadow. He looks over and he sees like Mephiles like watching them from the corner. So he takes off after him after Rouge goes through. So Mephiles leads him to like some fucking hole in the ground. It's like the future, everything's dead. I don't know. So Mephiles' main plan, he's like, hey, Shadow, you should join me, you know, because eventually, when, like, this happened, back in the past, Gun actually turned on you. They blamed you for all of this. They blamed you for all of this, hunted you down, and then, like, trapped you back in stasis. So, like, fuck those guys, join me, and we can, like, rule in blood or whatever. So Shadow's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up, you're dumb. and so Shadow's just immediately about to throw down with Mephiles. That's when the Omega they found earlier, he like reactivates and comes over to aid Shadow because that's what Rouge told him to do 200 years in the past.
Okay.
So they fight Mephiles for a bit. Wait, let me get my notes because I'm like way ahead. Shit.
I'm actually following so far.
I am not. I have no clue how you do this, Tyler.
With his ears.
But yeah, so Shadow's like, I control my own destiny. Omega awakes and helps him out because that's what Rouge told him to do. Wait for Shadow in the future and help him out. So after they like beat Mephiles for that one little fight, Mephiles runs away through his own time portal and they end up back in the present. So then later on...
Wait, do Shadow and friends end up back in the present?
Yeah, it's just Shadow and like this Omega. This Omega, he's from this timeline.
There's
so
2 Omegas?
So he stays back.
Yes.
This version of Omega, he stays back.
Okay, and what's the other Omega? What's going on with 2 Omegas?
No, this version of Omega, future Omega, he stays in the future.
Okay,
and lets Shadow go to the present.
Past?
He lets Shadow go to the present. So Shadow goes to the present, meets
Where
up,
other Omega is. Because it's present Omega.
Present Omega, not future Omega.
Oh, but I thought we went 200 years into the past and found that Omega.
200 years in the future.
We never...
Oh no!
We haven't gone to the past yet.
Yet! So Shadow just goes through the portal that the big bad opens.
Yeah, because he's like chasing after him. He's
Okay,
like, you're talking
okay.
all this shit, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Gotcha.
So he jumps in, he ends up in the present.
That's what was confusing me, because I thought we went to the past and all this was
No, we
happening.
didn't go to the
Because
past.
the present is the past, because they're in the future.
He said the
Guys, like time travel plots?
Oh, no battery.
We're good?
We're good.
Okay. So Shadow, he tracks down Eggman in the present. And he's like, hey Eggman, what the fuck is going on? We stole this like weird purple thing. We stole this purple thing from your base, and now there's this guy who's kidding me. He's running around saying all this shit. What's going on? So Eggman gives him some clues about finding out the origin of Mephiles. So fast forward a little bit. Shadow, he's on his way to the lab, like the ruins of the lab, to like do his own investigation, where he comes across Silver the Hedgehog, and he's about to beat the shit out of Sonic again. But Shadow kind of knows what's going on now, so he like stops Silver.
Why the fuck is Silver and Sonic fighting?
Where did Silver come from?
From the future, right?
Yeah, Silver comes from
Yeah.
the future that was destroyed. He comes from like that destroyed futures, Fire City future.
Okay.
And he wants to kill Sonic because Mephiles went back to the future Mephiles met him in the future and told him about what happened in the past. So he lets
So Mephiles told Silver Sonic that Sonic is the reason that the future is bad.
Yeah, and he
So
has to
Silver-
kill Sonic. So he sends Silver to the present to kill Sonic.
Okay.
So Silver's dead set on killing Sonic. So Shadow's like, wait, don't do that. They fight for a bit. And then like Silver runs at him again, and Shadow's like, I don't have fucking time for this. He pulls out the Chaos Emerald. He pulls out his Chaos Emerald. He's like, Chaos Control. And then this is where like that cutscene happens, where like Silver's running at him. Shadow's like Chaos Control. He walks behind him and does like the mocap roundhouse kick. Like the Roland knows what I'm talking about.
I don't. I just remembered this.
You do? You remember, right?
I remembered this just now. It was like nesting in my frontal cortex.
But yeah, he hits Silver with like a mocap roundhouse kick, and Silver goes fine. So Silver's like, you know what? Fuck you. Silver pulls out an emerald that he has, and so his plan is to copy Chaos Control to beat up Shadow. So he does Chaos Control, Shadow does Chaos Control to counter it, and it ends up opening another rift in space-time. So Shadow's like, you know what? Fuck this. If you want to know the truth, follow me. So they jump through the portal, and they end up at the lab where, like, the royal... Oh, fuck. They end up at the lab where Mephiles was created.
Alright. No, Jackson, sit the fuck down. You were not allowed to stand.
The merit.
Alright, Ed, clap when you're ready.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, where was I?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, the Solaris incident?
Oh yeah, okay. So the Solaris incident. So Shadow and Silver accidentally rip open another hole in space-time.
How did they do this?
Silver sees Shadow do Chaos Control, so Silver's like, fuck it, I'll do it too. So Silver does Chaos Control, Shadow does his own Chaos Control to counter Silver's Chaos Control. They clash, it opens a portal.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
Why not?
Okay, I'm just making sure, like I'm understanding.
Like in the editing, just put like a little GIF here of it. I'll send you.
Like, were they fighting and then accidentally opened a portal, or was this intentional?
Accidentally.
Okay.
But Shadow's like, screw it, the portal's here. Follow me if you want to know the truth.
And they just go into this portal.
They just go in.
Okay.
They go in and it takes them where they need to go, I guess. Sure.
Just
So now there's some. So now I'm guessing they're like about 10 or so years in the past now at the lab where like this all started. So okay, so they go into the lab, they infiltrate it because they're not really supposed to be there. It's like active and shit. They go in there and they witness the Solaris incident. So what the Solaris incident is, the king of the location this game takes place in, the king of Soliana, he managed to capture their god. Like
What?
Yeah.
he managed to capture their god, and I forgot the reasoning, and then I haven't written it down. But they captured their god, and they want to like harness its energy or something.
God.
So they like have it in this machine, this god Solaris. So Solaris is like the god of time and space itself.
Okay.
And so basically, like shit goes wrong, and like there's this huge explosion that results in Solaris being split into two halves. One of them being Iblis, and the other being Mephiles.
I'm guessing Iblis is the good half and Mephiles is the evil half?
No, they're both fucked.
Oh. Iblis is the god?
You thought this would be normal?
Like Iblis is the reason the city is on fire.
Oh.
Was
Was
the god
Solaris
evil
bad?
before He
What a
was,
con.
yeah, was Solaris bad?
Solaris is bad.
Okay, and they try to kill him because he's bad, and then they just made two bad people.
Yeah, they're like, let's actually put you to some good use, and it backfires.
So this is like in the mini boss.
It's like
where you
a
kill him and
nuclear
he splits
reactor,
into two?
essentially.
Okay.
Like,
Okay,
think
so
of it
not
like
to infinitely ask questions.
Okay.
Here, but so Solaris was God, right? And they trapped him, put him
like
in
their
the
god, they like worship Solaris out of fear, but then they're like, you know what, fuck you, actually.
Okay, so why hasn't Solaris just destroyed humanity?
Fuck it.
No idea.
And has
No
Solaris
interest.
always been around? Has it always just been God,
Yeah.
like making you scared and
Yeah.
killing people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Earth gets plot armor.
So yeah.
Is this even Earth?
Post-apocalyptic. The comics come in now. I'm joking.
Okay.
They merge.
Okay, so they end up turning the one bad god into two bad thingies,
Pretty bad.
Iblis and Mephiles. So Silver, so they agree to split up and handle both of them. But before that, they find like the dying king, and he's like, "Hey, you got to use this," and he hands Shadow the Scepter of Darkness from that time period.
Ooh.
So he wants Shadow to use the Scepter of Darkness to seal away Mephiles. So Shadow searches throughout the facility, tracks down Mephiles, like primordial Mephiles. He doesn't have like his shadow form yet. He's just like a blob, like a shadowy blob roaming around. So he like does the whole thing to seal away Mephiles. And Mephiles, who's like barely conscious at that point, he's like, "What's going on? What's happening to me? Who are you?" And Shadow's like, "I'm Shadow, the fucking Hedgehog. Fuck you." So Mephiles is like, "You know what? Okay, Shadow, I'll remember this. I'll return the favor someday," and he gets sealed away. So this incident is why Mephiles knows who Shadow is. This incident is why Mephiles was so...
Wait,
Oh, Roland?
so it's just because he said "fuck you"?
Like, they
Well,
didn't
and
say
he
fuck
sealed him
you.
away.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
That's the more important part here.
Yeah.
Wait, Shadow did this when he was a baby, or Mephiles was a baby?
Mephiles was a baby.
Okay,
Like,
Mephiles
Mephiles
was
newly
existing.
created
okay.
and was immediately sealed away by Shadow. So when he's freed in the present, he's like, "Oh, it's you of all people." Okay, so he sends Shadow to the future as revenge.
Oh, okay.
And just to clarify, it's the U.S. government that built this machine originally.
Oh no, this is like something else entirely. They're like in like fake Europe now.
Okay, who built this then?
The Soliana royal family.
Okay. And how did Eggman get it? Or we'll get to that.
He's just Eggman. He steals. He doesn't care.
Okay.
He's just an asshole.
I just had an epiphany. I want to know if
Okay.
these dots are connected properly.
Okay.
So Shadow does the thing where he like seals Mephiles away,
Yeah.
and then Mephiles has to spend a bunch of time getting unsealed. And when he finally is, he takes the form of Shadow, and as revenge, since in 200 years in the future, because since Mephiles lost all that time, Shadow's gonna lose all that time
Yeah.
too. That's insanely high concept.
Like that's what he says. Like in the cutscene where he said.
It's like the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Come on, Nosy. It ain't nothing about you.
It is now.
Well,
Get a shot of
She
the
don't funny. She don't really, she don't even bore. I seen the board and I was like, they doing the Big Bang Theory.
Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Oh man, I messed up this whole setup.
God dang it, Roland.
Also, so he takes the form of Shadow, which is why people are blaming Shadow for everything.
Yes, they don't say that like directly, but it's heavily implied.
Okay.
That Mephiles is running around as Shadow, causing the end of the world, and that's why Gunn blames Shadow.
Okay. This makes a surprising amount of sense.
It's crazy, right? Everyone's surprising about it. It's crazy, right? I believe like the hype, like, oh, this game's bad, everything's bad, but the story actually
Yeah.
makes sense.
Is it the gameplay that everyone hates?
Everyone hates the gameplay.
Because you can like clip through everything.
And then partially,
It's heavily untested.
and then partially the cutscenes too, because like the voice actors give like these like half-hearted performances.
And
then it's like
everything's
mocap
mocapped.
animation on top of that.
Okay.
So it's pretty
At
rough.
least the story is okay.
Like the script is like the only good thing about this game.
Alright,
Wrong
back to the
producing.
time travel plot.
Okay, so yeah, that's why. So yeah, this is why Mephiles, when he first meets, knows who Shadow is and is so keen to get back at him, despite never seeing him before. So Shadow, having sealed away Mephiles, like everything clicks for him. He's like, oh, okay. And so he meets up with Silver, who sealed away Iblis inside the princess.
Oh, we're doing alright.
So he meets up with Silver, who sealed away Iblis inside the princess, and now so they use chaos control again to go back to the present, because like, oh, so they figured out everything essentially. They know why everything's going down, and now they just have to stop it. So I'm back in the present. Shadow meets up with Rouge and Omega, and at this point in the story, Mephiles is like very close to like finishing up his grand scheme. So Mephiles' plan, he wants to reunite with Iblis so they can become Solaris. And
What is Iblis doing during this time?
Coming.
Iblis is sealed away inside Elise.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Why?
like, okay, so the thing with Elise, her father sealed Iblis away inside of her as like a last-ditch attempt to keep Iblis contained. So now Iblis is trapped inside Elise, and the only way to free Iblis is if Elise like cries, essentially.
So what can Iblis? Is this like a thing where like Iblis has to live inside of Elise's like head and like?
Yeah.
So can Iblis talk to Elise?
No, but she gets constant visions of like the future burning and everything.
Oh, so he's constantly trying to make her cry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
sick.
really fucked up.
That's really good. I
That's
mean,
kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah.
that's sick, dude. Dang, this Shadow the Hedgehog is really cool.
Sonic is really cool.
All of Sonic is really cool.
But anyway, so yeah, that's Iblis's whole deal. He's now sealed away in baby Princess Elise. Mephiles sealed away in the scepter. They leave the stuff in the past and they go back to the present. Shadow meets up with Omega and Rouge again. Team Dark back at it again. So now Mephiles is like very close to fulfilling his plans. Like he's got everything in place. He's ready to like release Iblis. So he needs like the last Chaos Emerald to do it. He's been gathering Chaos Emeralds throughout the story. He needs the last Emerald to do this. So they track him down and they corner him. And now like they get the big fight at the end of Shadow's story. So basically they got Mephiles on the ropes now after the fight happens. And Mephiles is like, come on, Shadow, these people, they're just gonna turn on you. Like, why do you even care so much, Shadow? Come on, think about the future. Like the world's gonna turn on you. So Shadow's like, fuck it. Like, Shadow's like, you know what, fuck it. I don't care. If the world chooses to become my enemy.
If the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I always have.
Goes like not Super Shadow, but like something closer, and he beats the shit out of Mephiles, and yeah, that's it.
Is this like Rock Lee taking the leads off?
Yeah, it's like that.
Wait, were the
yeah, the rings they serve a function. Yeah,
were they always inhibitors?
They were always inhibitor rings.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention it,
I
but he
forgot
like
about that too.
He took them off in like Adventure 2 before he did the big Chaos Control.
Why does he have inhibitors on him?
To keep all that Chaos energy in check.
Okay, so now he's just like, screw it, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's just his final form.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
So by killing Mephiles, does he prevent the future from happening?
Okay, so that's not the end of like the story as a whole, just Shadow's portion of it.
Okay.
Like I can go. Do you want me to?
Yeah, I do.
Sure.
You might as well.
Okay.
Tell us what the frick happens in Sonic 06, because I'm not gonna play it.
So basically, Shadow manages to fend off Mephiles, but not for long, because Mephiles, he grabs the 2 emeralds and then just runs away like a bitch again. So now Mephiles has all the emeralds. He has everything he needs except for Iblis. So he tracks down Sonic, who's been hanging out with Elise this whole game. They built up like a bond. They're like friends now, like best friends and everything. So Mephiles shows up, kills Sonic in front of Elise.
Oh my god.
And then like seeing Sonic die causes Elise to finally break, and she cries, releasing Iblis. Roland.
The word Iblis trigger is stuck in my head. What does that even mean?
Mephiles called Sonic the Iblis trigger. But because of Sonic, Iblis will be released, but he didn't specify how.
This game is amazing. That's so
Jackson,
cool.
Is this the part where she fucking kisses Sonic?
Yeah, so
God!
yeah, so okay, listen.
It's like, stop, no,
Okay,
wait.
I can't excuse the
I
kissing,
waited
but
for this moment.
But basically, so the gang have to get all the emeralds because now Solaris is back, and now he's like Solaris's thing, like he exists always, like in the past, present, and future simultaneously. Because he's God. So he's evil. So he's eating time into one singularity point. So the gang have to like go through this world that's like unraveling and warping to like gather the emeralds where they were scattered off to, bring them back, and then Elise uses her like royal princess powers to kiss Sonic, I guess. And then And then it revives Sonic. He goes Super Sonic, and then he shares that energy with Shadow and Silver. So now you have Super Shadow, and then Super Silver, the only game Super Silver ever shows up in. And then they proceed to beat the shit out of Solaris in both the past, present, and future all at once.
So
What?
That's so sexy.
So the Chaos
That's
Emerald
so
just gives them the
sexy.
power to fight God?
Yeah, the Chaos Emeralds.
So we've been in super form before.
Yeah.
Since Solaris has just been around and been a pain in our ass, why haven't we just used Chaos Emeralds to take care of him earlier?
Because Sonic, Silver, and Shadow weren't around.
Okay.
I don't know.
This is like some crazy JRPG.
Yeah, like the whole
stuff.
theming of the game is like time rolling.
Yeah, but like they
Shadow
kill him in 3 different points. in
Yeah, like
time.
Shadow Story focuses
cool.
on the future, Sonic focuses on the present, and Silver focuses on the past.
It's so
then they all come
cool.
together, and then they beat Solaris up like in every single time period all at once.
That's so cool. Wait, why did they just kill him in the past so he doesn't exist in either timeline? Is there a reason for
Because
that?
he exists in all timelines at the same
he's an
time.
asshole.
Okay,
Because he
alright.
made it a singularity, so now he just exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The past, present, and future are colliding.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
fucking
thinking about it in
god.
terms of past, present, and future doesn't make sense because this thing kind of exists
Fucking
outside of
5th
time.
dimension shit.
Yeah, because it's like a god.
Oh
Okay,
my.
keep going.
Okay, so afterwards, they don't defeat him outright, but they manage to subdue him enough to where Solaris is in his base primal form, which is just like this single flame. So Sonic and Elise run up, and then they blow out the flame, causing Solaris to never have existed. And then it undoes the entire events of the game. So the game is, none of this matters. This isn't canon anymore.
What?
None of this
Why
is
they
canon
didn't kill
anymore.
him earlier? Because he didn't exist. Because he only existed here, in which he was wiped out and then doesn't exist.
Yeah, this is when he was at his most vulnerable, so they jumped at that chance, and now Solaris doesn't exist, but now none of this ever happened.
So what? So where did they go back to? What's next?
Before.
Or before?
Like,
Was there any more canon after this?
the cannon sort of, like, it gets rocky, and then it just flies off the track and kills, like, 10 innocent civilians.
Someone didn't pull the lever. Someone did pull the lever, actually.
Damn it.
No, it's like the cannon keeps going, but, like, Omni-Man is there. But Omni-Man is there, so it just sort of it's over.
Okay, so it's over?
It's over.
That's it?
So
We're
yeah,
done?
that's the history of Shadow, because like every depiction of Shadow after this game, he's just Vegeta.
You know what? This was some Big Bang Theory type stuff.
Okay, I have one lingering question.
Okay.
So,
Any questions? Any lingering questions, please?
I have one, but I'll let him go first.
Sonic was called the Solar
Iblis Trigger.
Who called him that?
Mephiles told Silver that Sonic was the Iblis Trigger, but he didn't specify in what,
Did
like
Mephiles
how.
say this because he was planning on killing Sonic, or because this had already happened and Mephiles knew this was going to happen?
Because he was planning on killing Sonic.
Okay.
Jackson.
Do I have permission to go on the camera?
Yes.
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey. So like all this that we just learned
No,
about.
don't erase it.
I'm not gonna erase it. Everything we've just learned in the past 2 hours, right?
I mean, like, this specific chunk does not matter.
No, I understand, but like all of this shit, right? We just spent 2 hours learning.
Yeah.
Has anyone played the original Sonic the Hedgehog?
Like,
No.
Genesis?
Okay, so does anyone remember when Sonic used to just be about saving animals from
Yeah.
Robotnik? Remember when that was a thing and like
Yes.
game plots were simple?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
What, you're dissing on Shonen Sonic?
No,
Sonic is better than current Sonic.
No, I just think it's funny that like as like we progressed further into like gaming, like we were just like, fuck it, we're going 3D. We have to make everything really complicated in story.
They didn't do that with Super Mario 64. And who talks about that now?
They didn't do it until
Yeah, who talks
That's
about
different
Super
story.
Mario 64?
Galaxy wasn't even that complicated. It was just
wasn't.
Rosalina.
Yeah.
It's because people want to tell stories, but we can't accept something new, so it's better to tack it onto a pre-existing image.
Yeah.
And video games are really good for this, because these pre-existing characters have a lot of emotional attachment, but there's like not a lot of story there, so you have a lot of freedom
Oh, yeah,
and
fun
the
fact.
emotional power. So
Yeah.
it's-
Oh yeah, fun fact. I'm
fact?
pretty sure the head writer for Sonic 06 got tired of like Sonic Team's bullshit, and he just went to start writing for Final Fantasy.
I believe you. Ed, I believe you. Oh wait. Last question. The guy that designed Sonic the Hedgehog, what is he? Or Shadow the Hedgehog too, I guess. Is it the same designer?
I don't think so. Not the same designer.
Oh, but I was gonna ask, what's the Sonic head lead designer doing now?
Who? Naoto Oshima?
Yeah.
He released Balan Wonder World.
All right, everyone. This has been the Shadow Lecture.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
So ending. Final thoughts. What do you guys think of Shadow now?
Come.
Okay, we got Come.
Shadow was surprisingly way cooler than I thought.
I
was being very cynical coming into
but
this
now you
lecture.
know.
And now I know and I love it.
I think everyone's impression is just that Shadow is meant to be fucking edgy and like.
But yeah, that's how they market him now. But he was like
an
actual character.
Wait, are you still recording it?